In this unit, you'll learn another type of textural stitching for freeform looping. Like the layered looping you explored in the last unit, this is based on stuff you already know, but the techniques are exaggerated and repeated. I call this texture Astrakhan because it sort of resembles the distinctive, tightly whorled, loopy surface traditionally found in items made from the pelts of caracal lambs in Central Asia. This texture is often imitated in weaving and knitting, so why not in looping? Basically, it's a very simple structure. Make or find a lag and stitch into it, adding as many stitches as you can crowd on. Then push the stitches off to the side and crowd in a few more. Then lay another anchor at a different angle and repeat again and again and again to build that texture. For this kind of texture, I like a substantial substrate. Here I'm using the cross-knit looping edging you may have learned in the cross-knit looping e-course. It's easy to bury yarn tails in the hollow center of that edging, and the edging will be completely covered by the Astrakhan texture by the time I'm done. You'll want to think about how you'll hide tails and move the thread from place to place before you begin a project. Don't be afraid to sample some off-the-wall ideas. I've worked this Astrakhan texture on pieces coiled from natural plant materials like bulrush and Siberian iris, where I can drive the needle into the coiled core to hide those ends and move the thread. If you want a deeper pile or more loft in some areas, allocate more thread for the stitches in a unit or work a return row before you cram the stitches. Or turn the element into a tab and treat it like you learned in the unit on layered texture. Keep packing in stitches, making a conscious effort to avoid creating a regular pattern or nap that all lies the same way. There's one more type of unit you'll want to make in the Astrakhan texture. It's called a whorl. To make a whorl, lay an anchor that's shaped like a U or a small spiral and pack it with stitches. In the next unit, you'll see how this project and the demonstration project from the layered unit were completed, and we'll talk about design. I'll see you there.